Money in our life is so important. It's not just something that is shallow. It's something that we use every day, and nobody explains us how to manage. Even in schools and university, I have been in many courses. I have higher education, and nobody teach me how to manage money. I have to pay for separate coaching to learn how to manage money. And I know that make a big difference in many countries in basic things like education or health. So I'm pretty sure that even though we have reviewed this topic before, it's not something that we cannot leave behind. So today we want to review a very known book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and we want to review some lessons about Rich Dad, Poor Dad that changed my life. So we want to review financial education, rat, right? This principle about the rat, how they continue the cycle, and what is the importance of mentoring. So just 3 things. But before we start it, I'm going to introduce myself for the people who's new in this channel. I have my notes here. It's new in the channel. My name is Veronica. I'm a chemical engineer. I have years of experience working in the corporate work. And in this channel, you're going to find some insight about abundance, about self-love, and about spirituality, because I firmly believe if you want to achieve new goals in your life, if you want to have a better life, these 3 pillars are very important, and they go together. Okay, so let's start with the financial education. The importance of financial education, as I mentioned before in the video, is the key to have access, not just to have a life with the basic things that you needed, like food, health, education. Try to raise your family in some level that is good enough, right? It's not just that. That can change your life. If you know how to manage money, that can change your life. So if you can have access to books, can have access to coaching, remember that in this time, YouTube, all the social networks are powerful about education. So find information. It's free online, because this is going to change your life. And then the last point, that is my favorite about mentoring, I'm going to explain to you some psychological skill that explain why it's so important. That the second point about this rat race, that explain that in the book, that if we are in the same cycle of receive a salary, spend our salary, receive a salary, spend our salary, we never gonna achieve our goals that we want to have a financial freedom. So what is the proposal of the books is to have multiple income, and we have reviewed before how we can have multiple income. And my last point, that I think is my favorite point, is about mentoring, because it's something that I using the most of the time since 6 years ago. It's not a formal education. I mean, it's not something that you have to go to uni or to pay some very expensive or some very privileged college. But many people is very remarkable about topics outside, and you can pay some and have a very nice knowledge about something very specific like financial. So what is about mentoring? It's a shortcut. If you want to know how, for example, make money in NFT, you hire a coaching and you want to have a shortcut. So any result that you want to have in 2 years or 1 year for you, with a mentoring, it's gonna be 1 or 2 months. So it's gonna, if at the beginning it's gonna be a big investment, with the time you realize that it's gonna pay off. And the other thing very important is about terminology is introject. And introject is when you are getting a skill that is for someone else. It's something that when you are part of a mentoring, when you are reviewing some information, at some point you're gonna get the skills that is not belong to you. And it's part how our mind working. So it's very, I think it's like magic, right? But you have to use your mind work for you. So I really hope that financial education, rat race, and this mentoring help to you to give you this push that you need to start working in your financial freedom, because that is everyone's deserve and everyone's wants, right? Okay, if you like this video, if you like this content, subscribe to my channel, give me a like, and share information. As I always say, share information. Let's make a community.